Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello friends, in earlier videos we discussed and covered till exercise 2.4. Now we're going to start with some extra questions on the same concepts wherein some more applications of linear equations in one variable. So we'll be discussing some extra questions on that exercise only. So here is the very first question which we'll be discussing, that is, there are 90 multiple choice questions in a test and suppose you get 2 marks for every correct answer and for every incorrect answer or unattempted question which you answer wrongly, you will get 1 mark. You will get 1 mark which will get deducted from your total score of correct answers. Now if you get 60 marks in all, then how many questions did you answer correctly? So now once we start up with that, we will start up taking, let x be the number of questions we answered correctly. Now we have total 90 questions with us and we've answered correctly for x questions. So what will be number of incorrect answers which we have? Total is 90. Let's say if you have 90 questions and we answered correctly, let's say 50 questions. So how many questions will be there which we answered incorrectly? That will be 40. What did we do? 90 take away 50, the correct answers which we got. So doing the same thing, then 90 minus x will be the number of questions which we answered incorrectly. Now how do we go ahead and find out the marks which we get? Let's say we get 3 marks for the correct answer and minus 2 for the wrong answer, and let's say we've answered correctly 10 questions and incorrectly we've answered, let's say, 2 questions, and we know if we've answered correctly we will get 3 marks for it and we get 2 marks which will get deducted. Let's say we can make it as 3, 2 which get deducted, marks which get deducted. So what will be the total test, total marks which we will be getting? That will be 10 times 3, because for every correct answer I am getting 3 marks and for every incorrect answer I am getting minus 2 of it. So what did we do? We multiplied these one and we subtracted incorrect marks or incorrect answers which we gave, the marks of incorrect answers, which is 6. So ultimately it will be getting 24 marks. So we will be applying the same concept over here, that for correct answer we got 2. So 2 times x, because we have answered x number of questions correctly, minus, because yes, we will be getting minus because the marks would get deducted. How much? Minus 1. So if minus 1 would get deducted, so I can write it down 1, and what will be the number of answers which we answered incorrectly? 90 minus 6. And what are the total marks which we got? That is 60. So this is the equation which we will make. Until here, if you can make it yourself, that's really good, because after that you just need to solve it, which is, there are really minimum chances to go ahead and give answer incorrect or find the solution that would be incorrect. So if you came up to this equation, how to create it, you can solve the other parts or other statements too. So let's try and solve it. So minus 1 times 90 is minus 90 plus x equals 60. So grouping like terms, we will be getting 3x equals 60 plus 90, which is 150. So x will be 150 upon 3, that means 50. Therefore there are 50 questions we answered correctly, and if they've asked that how many questions do you answer incorrectly, then 90 minus 50, which will be 40 questions we answered incorrectly. If they ask so, if they don't, then I think this would be more than enough for you. So this is one of the extra questions which we did. Moving on to second extra question. Now question says that 3 prizes are to be distributed in a quiz contest and the value of second prize is 5/6 the value of the first prize. So what do we do first? Let the value of first prize be rupees x. Now what will be the value of second prize now? For second prize, it's 5/6 of first prize. That means 5/6 of first prize, which is x. How about the third one? Value of third prize is 4/5 of the second one. So third one will be 4/5 of the second one. And what is the second one? 5/6 of x. That means the first one. And they say the total value of three prizes is 150, and we need to find the value of each prize which we have. So we can cancel it out. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So ultimately what do we get? X, total price is 150 plus 5 upon 6x plus 2 upon 3x equals 150. Again, this is the equation. You just need to solve it now. So we'll be taking an LCM, will be 6. So we'll get 6x plus 5x plus 4x equals 150. So 6 plus 5 plus 4 is, so that will be 15x equals 150 times 6. So what will be x? That will be 150 times 6 upon 15. Now we can cancel it out. That will be 10. So x will be 60. So therefore, first prize, the value of first prize, the value of first prize is rupees 60. They are asked for each and every prize, value of each and every prize. So value of second prize will be is rupees 5 upon 6 times 60. Now if you just cancel it out, we'll be getting 10. So that means rupees 50, and the value of third prize is rupees, we're getting 2 by 3x, so 2 by 3 into 60, again cancelling that out, we get 2, which means 2 times 20 is rupees 40. So 60, 50 and 40 are the prizes, the value of the prizes which we get. Moving on to another question. Now the third question says, we will divide rupees 1380 among Riya, John and Sneha so that amount of Riya receives 5 times as much as Sneha's share and Riya's receives 3 times as much as John's share. So let's say if I'll take, let Riya receives, and we need to divide it in such a way so that we can divide it accordingly. X, the share which receives be x. Let Riya receives the share as x. Now if Shreya receives as x, we told that Riya receives is means equals to 5 times as much as Sneha's share. So that will be 5 times Sneha's share. So what will be Sneha's share now? That will be x upon 5, isn't it? So Sneha's share will be x upon 5. Now it also says that Riya receives 3 times as much as John's share. So if John's share, Riya's share is again 3 times John's share, then John's share will be x upon 3, will be taking it to the left hand side. So we'll be getting John's share will be, so ultimately they have given an information, but that is related to Riya only, which will convert it to the form of John's and Sneha's share too. So that will be x upon 3. It says that the total amount which it has is 1380. So we can write it in rupees x upon 3 and rupees x upon 3. So what do? X plus x upon 5 plus x upon 3 equals 1380. So we'll be taking LCM. So we're getting 15x plus 3x plus 5x equals 1380. Now that will be 23x equals 1380 times 15, because we take it to the other side. Now we'll be getting x as 1380 times 15 upon 23. Now we can see if we can cancel that out. So 23, 138 is, let's say 6. So 138. So that means if we cancel it out, we'll be getting 60 from here. 60 times 15 is 900. So, Ria's share will be rupees 900. How about others' share? Now, Sneha's share will be x upon 5 means 900 upon 5. We will cancel it out, which will be 180 rupees. And if I will talk about John's share, that will be x upon 3, which will be 900 upon 3, which means that will be 300. So, 900, 300 and 180. This will be the final answer which we get. So, it's 180, 300 and 900. So, this is how we go about these questions like this, wherein we have given that Ria receives 5 times as much as Sneha and also 3 times as much as John's share. So, they have given information related to Ria. So, we have taken Ria's share as x so that we can find out the share of Sneha and John. Moving on to the next question, it is the length of a rectangle exceeds its breadth by 4 centimeter. We need to find length and breadth. So, the first thing will be let the length would be x or breadth. Since it says that length exceeds its breadth by 4, that means the breadth will be x. Let the breadth be x centimeter. Then length will be exceeds 4, that means length will be x plus 4 centimeter. Now, it says that if length and breadth are each increased by 3 centimeter, then the area of new rectangle will be 81 centimeter square more than that of the given rectangle. So, that means we have given the relation between areas of rectangle. The one is original one, but second one is if length and breadth both are increased by 3, what will be the area of new rectangle, and they have given an information that it is 81 centimeter square more than the earlier or the given one. So, according to that we need to find the length and breadth of the given rectangle. So, that means what will be the area of rectangle? You can write it down which is given, rectangle which is given, that will be x into x plus 4. This will be the one, or you can write it down x square plus 4x centimeter. Now, new length will be x plus 3 centimeter and breadth will be, okay, now breadth is x, so that will be x plus 3 centimeter for breadth, but if I am talking about length, it is already x plus 4. So, x plus 4 plus 3, that means it will be x plus 7 centimeter. So, we will keep that in mind so we could not do these kind of mistakes. So, now once we will multiply, we will be getting area of new rectangle now, which is x plus 7 into x plus 3 centimeter squared, sorry, that will be squared. So, we will be multiply and we will get x square plus 7x plus 3x plus 21 centimeter squared. Now, it says that area of new rectangle, which is this one. So, we will write it down x square plus 10x plus 21. This will be, were, was, will be equal to 81 more, that means plus 81 to how much? More than that of the given rectangle. And what is the area of the given rectangle? X square plus 4x. So, we will be writing x square plus 4x over here. Now, we can solve this. X square and x square get cancelled out. So, we get 10x, we will take it to this side. So, 10x minus 4x equals 81 minus 21. So, it will be 6x and 60. So, we will be getting x as 10 centimeter. So, therefore, length is x plus 4. 10 plus 4, which is 14 centimeter, and breadth will be x itself, which is 10 centimeter. Now, moving on to last extra question which we will be discussing on the basis of this exercise itself, and then we will be moving on to Next subtopic. Now it says that an altitude of a triangle is 5/3 the length of its corresponding base. So let's say if this is a triangle, it says that altitude, length of this altitude is 5/3 of the base. So what do? Let the base be x centimeter, then altitude will be 5/3x centimeter. Now it says that if the altitude were increased by 4 and the base be decreased by 2, the area of triangle would remain the same. So we can link it. Earlier question is, again they have given the area of rectangle, but they have given one information that new one is more than 81 from whom? The given rectangle. Over here it says that area of the triangle would remain same, but yes, the altitude and base would get decreased. So if I will just check that out, over here the area of the triangle will be half into x into 5/3x, which is 5/6x squared centimeter squared. Now new length will be, sorry, I will write it down, new base. Now new base will be x minus 2 centimeter, because base for x now will be decreasing 2 from it, and altitude were increased by 4, and altitude will be, new altitude will be, we will be getting 5/3x and 5/3x plus 4 as it is increasing. Now what will be the area of this new rectangle now? Sorry, area of new triangle. Now we are talking about triangle. So it will be half times x minus 2 times 5/3x plus 4 centimeter square. Now we have given that information that area of both the triangles will remain same. So what do? We will be equating both of them. So that will be, this is the first area. So 5/6x squared equals, this is the second area. So half, we will be multiplying this from these two, and then we will be multiplying this from these two. So what do we get? We will be multiplying x from both of it. So we will be getting 5/3x squared plus 4x, then minus 10/3x minus 8. So we will be equating these two. So what do we get? 5/6x squared equals, we will multiply this with everyone. So we will be getting 5/6x squared plus half times 4x, or what we can do is, wait, let me just solve it to make it easy, to make this one as easier one. So we are getting 5/6x squared equals 5/6x squared, and over here we can solve this way, or you can multiply both of them and then solve. It's one and the same thing. So let's try and solve it first, multiply, and then we'll go ahead with it. Half times 4x minus half times 10/3x minus half times 8. Now over here, if we can see if we can cancel anything out, yes we can. So we are left with what? And we know that 5/6x squared would get cancelled out. So we are left with, over here there will be 0. So we will be getting 2x, we will taking it to that side, that will be getting 2x plus 5/3x, so that will be 2x plus 5/3x equals, over here it will be minus 4. Since we will be solving this and we will be getting the final answer, so what do? We will be taking it to the left hand side. So we have over here it is plus, yeah, there it will be minus. So we will be getting this side. So minus 2x plus 5/3x equals minus 4. So what do we get if we solve it? Or we can take it to the right hand side. So we will be getting one and the same thing. So minus 6x plus 5x upon 3 equals minus 4. Cross multiply, 5x minus 6x is minus x equals minus 12, which means x will be equals to 12. Now if x is equals to 12, they asked about base and altitude. So it means, therefore, base is equals to 12 centimeter, and what will be the altitude then? Altitude is 5 by 3 times 12, which will be 20 centimeters. So this is the question which we solve it accordingly. We'll be coming up with another videos with some other exercises. Till then, take care.